We got Calgary real estate stats for April, and they're what we've been predicting for probably the last year and a half, if you take a second to look at them. If you've been following me for a lot, we talk about the supply-demand graph. And over the past 3 years, we've had such an influx of demand from places outside that the market just hasn't been able to keep up. Demand has been cooling naturally, but then Donald Trump came and took a sit on that demand curve, crushing it right back down to around normal spots. So we'll see the big stat that sales are down 19% from last year, but they're actually still significantly above where they were between 2015 and 2020. So we're still in a good market. It's just a little bit more balanced. So single family houses under $600,000, this is still going to be a seller's market. You're still going to have a lot of people coming through because people are looking for affordability. And anything over $800,000 mark, it's moving quite a bit more, not just balanced, but will even tip a little bit more toward the buyer's favor. This is all because people are watching their dollars right now, but it doesn't mean they're moving away from the housing market. The other segment to look at is condos, apartments, townhouses, and those are the two segments that have seen a comeback down from peak. So prices have decreased slightly from where both of those segments peaked earlier. When you think back the last 2 years, what's happened there is we had so many people competing over those detached houses or homes with yards. And when they couldn't win those, you lose 7 offers, maybe that $350,000, $400,000 townhouse is a little bit more enticing. So then all of a sudden the value of those drove up, and then that drove up apartments. But those are the first ones now that we're seeing the demands come down a little bit as well, and we're seeing that reflected. Doesn't mean that they're bad spots, and it doesn't mean that they're going to crash. They're just easier to afford right now and easier to get one just because there's so much inventory on the market. Lastly, we want to take a look at where you are in the city layering over top of all of these categories. So north, northeast, you've got a lot of supply of townhouses coming in. That's affecting things quite a bit differently than southwest or west Calgary. Detached houses, it's very different depending where you are in the city. Apartments, downtown, city center, Beltline, East Village, they're all quite a bit more supply coming in than other segments around the city when you're looking at it. So you might find a better deal there than you would, say, on the outskirts. And that's why it remains really, really important that you have a specialized conversation with a realtor to make a customized plan for your home search or sale or both, so that you can take advantage of the market in ways that suit you.